Hey, how the devil are you? Look what I've got today. Ooh. Now, Aiyima have sent out this A70 2 or 2.1 channel power amplifier, 2 times 300 watts. I don't know if they will give that out with the power supply that I've been given in here. We'll find out later. Okay, and I recently reviewed the Ayima's new preamplifier with Bluetooth aptX HD, which has a 12 volt trigger. Now I believe this has a 12 volt trigger as well. So you could potentially use this as a preamp for this. Ooh, so we'll try that later as well. I also want to compare this to my Stereo 230 and do a sound comparison later on. Oh, because you know I love a sound test. Oh, right. Because I've heard some good things about this Aiyima A70. Anyway, let's get it out of the box and see if those rumours are true. Let's have a look in the box. Pow! Right in the kisser. What the flip was that? Try again. Hang on. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Right, so what have we got? Warranty. Oh, let's get this out of the way. Push that back. You've got a warranty. There you go. We got the instructions. We got the power supply here. I wonder what one they've given me. Let's have a look. What one has been sent out? Let's have a look what we got. Ah, it's the 48 volt 5 amp. I'm glad I got the 48 volt. I think you can, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you can get a 48 volt 10 amp. I think that's the most powerful one you can get. I might be wrong. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong, okay? Right, okay, let's have a look. Oh. Whoop. Lock in the stand then. And then we got the amp itself. Oh, it's quite long, quite deep in length. Okay, yeah, so it does look like this is your power button on and off here. I'm assuming if you look here, it says power and mode. So you could switch between RCA and XLR using this button here. So I reckon it's maybe a long press on and a long press off. I don't know, there's no click that way. And maybe a short press to change between RCA and XLR. I don't know, maybe it is. We'll have a look later. Got some nice venting on the side. Got your XLRs at the top. You've got your RCA in. Now, there's your trigger there, so you could use the trigger on the back of your preamp there to plug into that, so one will turn the other off and vice versa. There you've got, you can change the frequency on your subwoofer out here with that little screw there. I don't know if you can do it with your hand. No, you've got to maybe use a little screwdriver probably. I don't know if I can do it with my hand. No, I can't. Then you can do plus, minus, is it plus or minus 3? It's a little gain booster there. You can go plus 3 dB if you want to. Give it a little bit more juice in it. And I do like these staggered speaker binding posts. It makes it a bit easier to put your speakers in at the back rather than them being on top of each other. And they do look like full size. So that's pretty good, which means you can get decent sized wire in between them if you're not using banana plugs. Where's the holes? There, yes. Yes. Right, let's get this connected up and see how it sounds. Right, I've got it connected up and I've been giving it a good listening to. Oof. Comparing it to my League Stereo 230. Using my amp splitter so I could switch it back and forth straight away. There's no gap in between. And it sounds, the A70, really good. Like, I couldn't tell the difference between the two. I listened to a few tracks. And I couldn't distinguish between which one was playing. I just couldn't. Now, a few reviewers have said that at really high volumes, you'll find that bigger amplifiers like the League Stereo 230 will handle the higher volumes better. I didn't hear that personally. My room's about maybe 3 meters by, what's that, 3 meters? 2, 1, 2, 3, 5 meters? 3 meters by 5 meters. And I had this louder than I would ever play it. I couldn't hear any distortion. You know, maybe you could pick it up if you had a proper testing equipment, but I couldn't pick it up with my ears. No way. Really, really good little amp, this. And don't get me wrong, I mean, this is £1,000 amp, £1,200 I think, with the wood surround. £1,100 without, 1,200, 1,250, something like that with the wood surround. It's £1,000 amp compared to, I think, what, I can't remember what the price of this was 150? I'll put it up on the screen what the price is, right? So it's almost like 9 times the price. But you are getting a lot more for your money. Obviously, you're getting tone controls. You're getting a lot more inputs. You've got HDMI ARC. You've got USB. You've got Bluetooth already built in. You've got a phono preamp, etc., etc., etc. So, you know, you are getting a lot more for your money. But 9 times the price? Jesus, it's crazy. Really, really good little amp, this Aiyima A70. Well impressed with it, really good. I can't recommend it highly enough. I thought it was very, very good. Anyway, if you got this far, you know, think about subscribing. If you watched this far and you haven't subscribed, what's wrong with you? Come on, subscribe, sort it out, okay? I've also got a couple of other social media sites. I've got TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. And I'd really appreciate it if you can go and follow me over there. Basically, it helps the channel out. If I've got more social media presence, it's more likely the companies are going to send me stuff, isn't it? Okay, right? So the more followers I get, the more stuff I get sent, the more reviews I can make. No pressure. Don't have to if you don't want to. You can tell me to do one if you want, okay? But if you do, I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, that's come to the end of the video. I'll catch you in the next one.